right, we are at day 4 of the Built Bar review. These are the next flavors that we're going to be checking out to see if they're consistent with Built Bar's reputation of delivering a protein bar that tastes just like a candy bar. So I picked the raspberry flavor today, and Lena, what did you pick?
I picked the puffs. Oh, before we can go on.
What's the flavor?
The flavor is coconut marshmallow. But before we go to any of the kind of like, doing like the things, make sure to hit that like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe and send us some Built Bars or some other protein bars. By the way, if there's another bar you want us to try that you think is absolutely wonderful, let us know and we'll test it out, because we've got now a big crew today. Not only it's Lena and myself, I have my folks here, so they're gonna be trying the bars and see if they like it too. So Lena, shall we try the Puffs bar first?
I suggest that we do yours first.
Oh, okay, we'll do the raspberry bar next. Okay, hold on. No, I've got a knife right here, Mom. I'm all ready. I'm prepared. Okay, so let's go over again the nutritional information. So the people who are just joining, we know what we're eating, okay? So it's 130 calories, 2.5 grams of total fat, and that's 1.5 grams of saturated. We have very little cholesterol. It's under 5 milligrams, 45 milligrams of sodium, very low sodium for those who have to be on a low sodium diet. 18 grams of total carbs, 6 grams of fiber, 4 grams of total sugar, including 4 grams of added sugar, and 8 grams of sugar alcohol. And a lot of the sugar alcohol is from erythritol. And there's 17 grams of protein, and most of the protein is coming from whey protein isolate and partially hydrolyzed whey protein isolate. So this is a vegetarian bar, but not a vegan bar like the ones we tried with the Misfits. So we're gonna open this up, and I'm gonna cut it in fourths, and we're gonna see if it's, smell it. You wanna smell it? Oh, it smells like raspberry. Here we go. All right, you wanna smell it, guys? It's got the chocolate it's like those chocolate raspberry peels, okay?
Smells good.
Okay, so I'm gonna divide it half, and then I'm gonna divide it into fourths. Here you go.
Make it equal.
All right, first let's give one to Grandma. See, Grandma, try one. Grandpa, try one. Lena, try one. All right, ready? Go, let's try it.
Like teacher.
It's a little chewy, you know.
It's very chewy.
Grandpa has dental work, so he has to be careful. My dad. Mom, what do you think?
It's chewy.
But not too terrible chewy. I've had really bars that were like so chewy, my jaw's about to fall off. But what do you guys think of the sweetness?
Not too sweet.
Not too sweet.
And what about the flavor? Can you taste the raspberry?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Not that strong, but it tastes.
Okay. Right, what do you think, Lena?
This is pretty good. I love the sweet little raspberry texture. It boils in my mouth like I'm eating my favorite food at Burger Fi.
Mm.
Okay, so that's great. Positive review from a kid, 9-year-old. All right, next thing we're gonna try, you can finish that up, is the one that Lena chose. And she likes the puffs. And these are a little bit different. They're lighter, they're a little more of a marshmallow texture. Okay, same nutritional information. It's actually, this is 140 calories, so it's up 10 calories. 2 grams of fat, 1.5 grams saturated fat, no trans fat. I'm glad that's there. We don't like to eat trans fat. Monounsaturated fat is 1.5. I wonder what that is. I'll have to check the fats. No cholesterol. Very, very low in sodium. 12 grams of carbs, Mom's lower in carbs. But this one has no fiber. The puffs have no fiber for whatever reason. This has the fiber, which is great, and especially to make you feel full. And 6 grams of total sugar, 4 grams included added sugars, and the rest are 6 grams of sugar alcohol. So it's about half is really sugar, is actual sweetness. 17 grams of protein. They put down this one is treat yourself. So I don't know with the puffs, it's a little bit, they're trying to say it's more indulgent, but I don't know. Oh, by the way, these are gluten-free, no preservatives, and natural flavors. And I'm gonna just really quickly look on what is the fat. I'm looking, it says non-fat dry milk. Oh, it has collagen protein blend. That's what's different. It's collagen peptides and then partially hydrolyzed whey protein. The dark chocolate is cocoa butter. So they have some cocoa butter and that would be more saturated though, right?
Yeah.
So I'm trying to think of what is actually the monounsaturated fat.
Hold on, guys.
I have to
Gotta
see.
go.
Oh well. Anyway, let's go ahead and open up. Lena will be back shortly. And I'm gonna divide this into 4s. Let's see if there's any. It's more, this is dark chocolate. You see
Yeah.
more of a dark chocolate scent?
Yes.
Okay. All right, we're gonna divide this up in half, or 4s. First in half, and then I do it in 4s. This is smaller.
I'm back, guys.
This is smaller bar, okay. And I'm sorry, this is a little bit gooey. One thing they also, I've seen other YouTubers do is that they melt this in the microwave, Mom and Dad, and they'll put it on top of something like yogurt
Oh, I see.
and or oatmeal. And what Abby Sharp does is she boosts, it becomes more of a meal. So but basically you're adding a little more protein to whatever you're adding, because these are high in protein, very low in fat, and pretty low in carbs if you think about it. So if you're gonna eat something, maybe you want a more rounded meal, you can add this. Or just eat it as is if you're not eating that many carbs.
I'm just wondering.
All right, let's go.
What if Abby Shop actually reacts to this video? And
I would be
says, like,
thrilled because she's she's getting sponsorship from Built. We are actually not getting paid by Built. I'm glad to mention that. We did not get paid, so we are trying this on our own. So we have a more honest.
All right. So the
review.
count of what? 1, 3, 2, 1. Yeah.
Mmm. Coconutty.
Yeah, I like this one better.
Oh, you and Lena like the puffs.
This is better,
Not
especially
true.
since I have some fake teeth in here.
I don't really
Red, yeah,
taste
red.
the. I don't really taste like the coconut.
You don't like coconut, right?
The coconut is
I
mild.
never tried.
It's a mild coconut flavor.
What do you
It's
think?
fresh coconut.
What do you think, Mom? I'm sorry, you're in the way of the flowers. You have to move over this way. What do you think?
Well, it's not bad. It has a, well, I'm not used to that funny taste.
The erythritol?
It's, I don't know what you describe it, like somebody put some kind of gum in your mouth and you're trying to chew it.
They are a little, I mean, they are chewy, and like you can say, if you have some dental work, especially the other ones, the regular bars, that could, I don't know, I'll be honest too, is that it got really stuck in my teeth, and I was like, I had to get it out and floss.
The raspberry
I
is stuck
really
in my
love
teeth.
the
So the puffs are a little bit
The puffs are
easier
nicer.
to chew,
They're easier, yeah, I like them.
but there's no fiber. So you kind of have to sort of
Yeah,
give
I
and
need
take.
I need the fiber, definitely.
Me too. One fiber because it makes you feel full. All right. So what do you think? What are you guys gonna give? Like out of 10, what would you give the raspberry Built Bar? What would you give, Mom? Start with you.
I say probably a 7. I'm still chewing it in my mouth.
Oh, 7 out of 10. That's what we gave Miss Bitch.
Yeah, I give it a 7 also.
7. What do you think, Lena? Raspberry.
Raspberry. Raspberry was good. 9 out of 10.
Yeah, I'm gonna go 9 out of 10 too. And now, what do you think about the Built Puffs coconut marshmallow? What would you give that, Mom?
Maybe a 7 too.
She's hard. Okay.
I would give it an 8.5. 8.5.
8.5, Lena.
That was very good. Maybe if we can go a little higher than 10, 11 out of 10.
You can't do
Ooh.
11 out of 10, but okay.
She
I was
really
gonna go
likes
10
it.
out of 10. This is really good. I mean, coconut marshmallow is not my favorite flavor, but the the flavor of it, it was pretty surprisingly good, and the texture was really good. All right, good. Built Bar, I think we have 2 more flavors. Maybe we'll videotape them. Everything's been pretty good. I gave salted caramel to my husband, so we won't be able to test it because he kind of looked at me and said, aren't you gonna give me any of these bars? And I'm like, okay, we'll give him salted caramel. So we'll let you know how salted caramel was from his experience. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching. Take care.
Bye. Peace.